I don't care, like, if you are rich or poor, tall, dark, handsome, ugly, me, I don't care, by the way. As long as you're a man and you're breathing, like, that's the only qualification I need, because I'm just so desperate for a husband. Like, there's a lot of pressure around.
Welcome to the S.Banks and the JD Network podcast. I'm your host, S.Banks, and I'm now joined with my co-host,
JD Network.
and we have a very controversial topic for you today. It's a trigger alert, but I think that we should definitely get the conversation started in regards to that. Some of you may disagree with things that's being said in this podcast today, but it's about... Let's not come with that whole fairy tale BS. Let's just keep it 100, isn't it? Let's just say, you know, what it is. Like, we've got two clips for you today. Jordan Peterson believes that women have been lied to. I concur. What's your thoughts in regards to this whole feminism culture and the whole BS and the whole Sex and the City lifestyle women have been lied to? What do you think about that? What do you see today or in your everyday,
Experiences.
Yeah.
Well, feminism has lied to all of us.
Yeah.
Originally it wasn't about what it is today.
Yeah.
The first round, should I say.
Yeah.
And whatever round it is now, who knows? 4th, 5th, 6th, who even knows nowadays. Yeah. But it's not doing anyone any good, for the male or the female.
Yeah.
Obviously it's aimed at females.
Yeah.
But it's not helping the males either.
Yeah.
Men are getting caught up in it too, and it's causing problems for men as well.
Yeah.
In order to build relationships, how is that going to work? Because they've lied to you.
Okay.
It's all about career, and
Career, job.
About nothing else.
Yeah.
So it's causing problems everywhere.
Let's play that first clip, and then we'll come back with our input, and then we'll go from there. So we have two clips for you today. We're going to play the first one, and then we're going to come back and we'll have a conversation about that. So without further delay, here's clip number 1.
With respect, I think that we do an awful lot of lying to women in our society, and I think that's a better answer to your question, because I think the data indicates this too, that
what kind of lies do you mean, Jordan?
That career is the most important thing in life, and is most likely to be the case that way for men and for women. I think it is important for more men than for women. Because women take the primary role for very early child rearing. But it's clearly the case, as far as I can tell, that for most people, and the statistics bear this out, that family is by far the most important commitment that people make in their lives. And I think we lie to 18 to 19-year-old women non-stop, especially in universities and educational institutions.
That's your minute, by the way, sorry.
By telling them that career is going to be the fundamental purpose, give the fundamental purpose to their life. And for most people, that's simply not the case, nor should it be.
That's the end of clip number 1. I totally agree with him. I think society lies to young women that you can put off families, that you can put off marriage, you can put off having children, you can have careers. And let me say, most women, they don't have careers, they have jobs. But nonetheless, you put off all of those things in the belief that later on in life you can cash out and have it, this whole fairy tale ending.
Pretty much.
And I think that's effed up. And the sad part about it is that older women lie to, the younger women, the 18, 19-year-olds that don't know any better. And those 40, 50, 60-year-olds and beyond know better, but they choose to gas these women up, and these women is going to have a rude awakening. They believe, oh, when I finish my career, when I come off the carousel wheel, when I do what I'm doing, I can find that great guy, 6 figures, 6-pack, 600 horses, everything. That's not going to happen. It might happen for a small, very small,
Tiny,
minute. Exactly. It might be, that might happen. That might be the anomaly. But what's the likeliness of it happen for the most part? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I concur. I do. Yes, women, we've been lied to over and over and over again. And we've been filled, our brains have been filled, our minds, should I say, have been filled with BS.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, just like you said, everything's about your career.
Yeah.
Forget about everything else.
I hear you, but is it just about career, or it's just about getting the bag? Because don't get me wrong, I'm not disregarding the whole when they say, oh, society says get your career, get a job, blah blah blah. But I think everything has to be monetized now. Everything, there's no time frame. It's like we can just do it later. And the decisions that the older women made years ago cause an effect. Now the effect is what we're seeing now. Do you know what I mean?
With
So
the younger generation.
yeah. So the way how the younger generation are moving, that's the effect.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
So, like you said, the younger generation, if they wasn't taught certain things, like the value of having a husband and children,
Yeah.
they're not going to know any better. They're just going to do the same thing that their parents did or grandparents did, and it's just going to be another rewrite.
Yeah.
And they teach the youngers to be more career driven than to be driven to have a happy home.
And that's fine. Not every single woman, let me highlight, not every single woman wants to have a family. Not every single woman wants to have children. Some want to have a career, some want to have a job, some are happy being single. But for what we're speaking to the women that have been lied to and not realized that it's a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, one of my notes is this. We're taught in this current climate that you don't need no man. Women are the most free ever. And they want to be liberated from men. I don't need no man. But then they're the most unhappy.
They are. Sadly.
Yeah, so that's my point. So they're the most unhappy. They have the most freedom.
Yep.
Liberation.
Yep. Then our grandparents.
They can do what they do. But they're unhappy.
And the most single, the most unwed, the most divorced.
Yeah. Women leave relationships
for a little less than nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, because the guy over there is making 10 grand more than you. So I'm going over there to him and I'm leaving you.
Yeah.
Makes no sense to me, but that's what some women do.
What's some of your notes on the subject?
Like I said, they made women believe having a career, i.e. a job, was worth more.
Exactly, a job.
Than having a husband and children. Why do you think a lot of women who are now in their late 30s, 40s, 50s and so on, they go through an epiphany stage?
Okay.
And now wondering what's missing in their life.
Yeah.
Because when they get to that stage, they feel unfulfilled.
Explain the epiphany stage. Explain that. For those that don't know what you mean. Basically,
it's once you get to a certain age. Let's say when you hit the wall.
What's the wall? What does the wall mean?
When you're just too old for everything.
Talk to them like a 5-year-old.
You're just too old for everything.
Okay.
you're too old to probably bear children, or the likeliness of you bearing children is
It's
very
a struggle.
unlikely.
Mhm.
The dating world, no one pretty much wants you. And if they do want you, it's most likely for just a beat or financial wise. So then you're the sugar mama and the guy just wants you for those reasons. But it's not a good future.
Kind of explains why women are the most liberated, but the most unhappy. Quote unquote, you have it all, but you don't really have it all.
No. And then a lot of people realize that there's something missing.
Yeah, 'cause
and they just don't know what it
but
is.
the thing that you most want, you don't have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So clearly you don't have it all then.
Clearly not. They feel unfulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, for some women, they don't actually know why they feel that way. They haven't worked it out yet. For others, they have realized it's like, oh, I'm single. So I have my house. Say they bought their house, they have a car, they don't need to pay any debts off. They've got everything now.
Yeah.
Through having their career. But you keep going home to an empty household every single day.
Yeah, having dressing up for dinner by yourself, you know. Microwave dinner. What's that show that they have on TV? Dinner date. Is it dinner date? And then when the person doesn't pick you, you know, you just got to have that microwave dinner. Imagine that, like Groundhog Day, every single day, and you just want to be with somebody.
Yeah. But then you're too old for the dating market.
Some women, they just push themselves out the sexual market value, out the dating world, because let's say, for example, okay, let's run it. So you build a career, you make money. You're just pricing yourself out the dating market anyway, because the more money you make, you want a man that's equal to or above. Now, how many men make the kind of money as what women say they want today, like 6 figures? How many men make 6 figures?
The percentage is very low.
Well, let's look at it like this. So if you're a black female, how many black men, and you want a black man, how many black men make that kind of money? If you're a white female, and so forth, how many white men make that kind of money? And if he makes that kind of money, are you going to be attracted to him? Does he even like you? There's so much in between.
Yeah.
So then most people are regular. And I don't mean to say that in a bad way. It's not a bad thing. It's just normal. That's how the world works. But women are sold this whole Sex and the City lifestyle, and then they end up like I can't remember her name in Sex and the City, the older one. They just end up like her, just old, sleeping around, and then next minute you're recycling the old links that you used to link before.
Yeah. How are you recycling?
Yeah.
Wow. If we can find the clip to that, we will put it in the description box below. But the lady said she's at the point where she's recycling dudes.
Yeah.
She's recycling the guys that she had before.
Yeah.
What does that?
But women said that they wanted equality. They wanted it to be even. I hear them. I think that what they say and what they want or what they need is two different things.
Yeah.
Because if back in the day men were going to wars, if there was a World War III today, how many women are going to be signing up for the infantry? You're going to get clipped. How many women are going to be signing up? You're not. So stop fronting. You know what I mean? Stop fronting.
They want to be equal, right?
Yeah. But they say that's what they want. But then if we say, okay, we're going to fight this war together. The ops is over there. They coming. Women running.
Yeah. In reality, when we get back to reality.
Yeah.
Come on now. I actually saw a clip earlier today, and it was of 2 female officers. I think it was on Worldstar actually, but there was 2 female officers basically trying to arrest a white guy.
Okay.
And he just tackled them. It didn't take much to get away.
Yeah.
He just kind of dodged a little bit, swung around, and one of the officers actually threw a blow.
Yeah.
and just missed him.
And imagine he was trying to get aggressive with them.
Exactly. So
It would have been a whole different ball game.
he was just trying to get away.
Yeah.
And she threw a blow at him, missed him totally, missed his face totally.
Yeah.
And then he just swung around. They was grabbing onto his jacket.
Mm-hmm.
They managed to pull his jacket off, but then
Yeah.
he just ran off. And he wasn't even running fast, and they still couldn't catch up to him.
Yeah.
They just gave up straight away.
One of my notes is this. Your job used to be no job. Then some smart aleck came up with women can do anything just like men.
Mm-hmm.
It goes with what you just said. Women used to chill and sit and make iced tea and sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you wanted to be equal with men.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing. If you're a stay-at-home mum
Yeah.
or a wife, however you want to pull it,
Mm.
but you have a man at home, your husband, children, and you are the homemaker,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that you're literally just cooking and cleaning, barefoot and naked, literally.
Barefoot, pregnant, and
Slave.
whatever, like Flintstones.
Exactly. That's not the case. You can, first of all, I'm sure he wouldn't really have a problem if you maybe had somewhat of a part-time job or
It's
a
more
hobby.
For, yeah, but it's more for the woman though. If she feels okay, I'm bored at home. I
Yeah.
can have like a little side hustle. As a female, wouldn't you want a man to weigh on you as far as him going out making the money while you can just chill and make iced tea and
Well,
some sandwiches?
I would have thought that would be an easy
That's a no-brainer.
life. Yeah. But people are not,
Mm,
they don't want to do that. They want everything to be equal,
yeah.
which is never going to be that way, by the way. But
Yeah.
they want everything to be equal.
Yeah, I agree. But women nowadays, they brag about how much money they make. I've got the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I've got this career. I've got this. All the pictures that they take from their zaddies and their concubines. Dudes that take them on dates. And the dude, they're taking pictures of the food.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dude wants to be up in the picture. Women brag about these stuff and go home and cry that they don't have a significant other.
Yeah. Because all they care about is career, getting a bag, and that's all good. You can have a career if you want to, but we know it's a job.
See,
Now, if you're
Mhm.
having, say, the word has gone from me, but okay, you can go on. It's gone.
the point is this, right?
Mhm.
One of my notes is this, right? And it segues in perfectly. I think your elders are bad mind
Mhm.
to not tell younger women the truth, knowing what your fate will be.
Yep.
They watch you talking about, oh, I got the bag, oh, I got this, and they teach you and coerce you to live in an individual life. A man is expendable. But then those same feminists, those same older women is going home to their husbands and they are very submissive.
Mhm.
When I use the word submissive, many think slavery.
I don't see, honestly, how you can get slavery out of submission.
It's how society portrays it.
But do other cultures portray it in that way? No.
I think if you go into a culture thing, some do, some don't. If you're traditional, like if we go back to traditions,
I mean traditional, yeah.
in our community, the black community, all women are leaving at 80% rate. They're leaving relationships. They're the least to be married,
Mhm.
but the quickest to divorce.
Mhm.
But then their mummies, their aunties tell them that dude you got, there's something about him. I'm not too sure about this you. Making you think, planting that seed,
Mhm.
making you believe that, nah, you know what? Just in case, nothing is certified. You might get with a dude, it may work, it may not work. But
Yep.
why don't you put all your efforts in to ensuring it works? Because the elders know, I hope you know, ladies, I hope you know you're in competition with those same women, the same elder women. You might look at them and say, I can command more dudes in the dating game than this woman can command because you're younger. But I hope you know she still wants that dude you want.
Thank you.
I hope you know
exactly
that.
right.
You're in a secret competition. There's this whole woman's code, the W or the H code, as I call it, right? Because women are secretly in competition with each other.
Yeah.
Whether you want to admit that or not. Jealous of each other. Oh, I'm jealous because her teeth are more straight than mine.
And you'll never know.
Exactly. So they coerced you to say, oh, this guy, he's expendable. I'm happy. I don't need no man.
Exactly that.
When you have a man and you leave, say, for example, you got mothers, right? Mothers want to make their sons like the son husband. They typically don't get on with their daughters. So then the daughters leave and get with a man. When they bring a man through, when those daughters bring a man through, those mothers don't like the man.
Yeah. For no reason.
There's a reason, all right.
Yeah. But I'm saying, I mean, no reason, as in the guy hasn't done anything to you.
I just have a feeling there's something about him. He's not done anything wrong, but I just have a feeling.
And what's that feeling? Oh, I'm just a big hater and I don't want you to be with him because I want to be with him, and I'm just going to destroy your life and not guide you or help you or give you any guidance or wisdom or anything of the sort. I'm just going to allow you just to float and, be free, spread your wings.
Some women are waking up, but I'll ask a question. But is it too late for some?
For some, yes.
Is it too late for some?
Yes.
So people, put in the comments, is it too late for women of a certain age? Let me not even put a number. You told me the number, the age of the woman where you think it's too late for them to, the point of no return. And by me saying that segues me into the next clip that we have for you. So let me drop that clip on you and we're going to come back and have that conversation.
Hi guys. I'm so sad right now because I just came to a realization. These past few days have been so hard for me. Because you know how men say that women have toxic feminism and you'll get to a certain age and no one will want to marry you and no one will love you. I feel like I've gotten to that point, guys. I was so hung on to this feminism thing and I missed out on marriage and on children. And now I'm at a point in my life where I'm so bitter. I'm so jealous of people who have marriages because they are so happy and their husbands don't even cheat on them. And men are just the best. Right now is when I'm realizing I can't do without them. And right now I'm I don't care if you are rich or poor, tall, dark, handsome, ugly. I don't care, by the way. As long as you're a man and you're breathing, that's the only qualification I need, because I'm just so desperate for a husband. There's a lot of pressure around me. So if you can DM me and propose, I swear I'll behave and I'll marry you immediately. I'll wash your clothes, I'll cook for you, I'll have your children, and I'll be obedient and a submissive wife, because that is what you guys want. I'm no longer a feminist, guys. I'm sorry.
Sad. Yeah. If you don't hear, you will feel. Now, when I said for some women, is it too late? She was saying in that clip that she used to be a feminist. Now she's realizing that she's been lied to.
Yep.
Like many women.
Yep. And it's going to continue too.
Where does she go from here?
She is in a real sticky situation because she's of a certain age.
We don't know her age. We will just speculate.
We don't. But
let's just say
we can give a ballpark.
Let's just say she's in the epiphany stage.
Yeah.
Which would be women in their 30s. I'm just going to give you a ballpark number.
Yeah.
women in their 30s. Let's just say you're 35 upwards, right? And we have to take into account looks, because men go for attraction. If you're a nice looker, and I'm not even going to dissect how she looks or anything like that, right? I'm just going to this woman is crying and say she'll take a man as long as he has a pulse.
Yeah.
Now,
That is sad.
how many women have had so many viable men, but been taught by their elders that men are expendable? You can find another one. He's too short. He's too slim. This one's overweight. This one's this. This one's that. They go through the stage of the bad boys. And then they end up in pain. We see this all the time. We see this all the time.
We do.
That's why we do. That's why we talk about what we talk about on this platform. We get the conversation started. Some will agree, some will disagree. Some women's gonna say, "I don't have no problem getting no man. Where's your ring? Where's your ring?"
Kiss your teeth, yes.
You don't have no ring.
Joking. Yeah.
But they top tier for the most proposals. Man, get that
What's the point of
out of here.
What's the point of getting a proposal and not going through fruit?
When did he propose?
Oh,
when did he propose?
Usually in the bedroom,
Yeah.
where no one saw.
Yeah.
In private,
Yeah. Some
where
cheap
no one
dodgery.
saw.
Man, just went to smash, man. And I bet it was on a Tuesday. And a slow
On a
Tuesday.
Oh man.
That's the truth.
Well, anyway, this lady in the clip,
Yeah.
she probably has realized that she's pretty much
Probably.
hit the wall.
That's a fact.
She's hit the wall,
Yeah.
and now at the later part of her life, she's having a realization.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's having a realization that she's made mistakes, just like many other women have done. And they've chosen their careers, or they've chosen to be a feminist, and you've discarded having a man and children, or potential husband and children. You've concentrated on everything else and not on what's actually important. Now it's all good to
it depends on what's important to that individual.
Yeah.
But now they want to rewind
I'm talking in
the hands
reference.
of time.
Yeah. I'm talking in reference to the lady.
Yeah.
Now, what she deems to be important is having a husband and children. And now she is so desperate that she will take anything moving just as long as his
Fellas, I'm
man.
going to send you a TikTok holla. Slow Tuesday, slow Thursday.
Okay.
I'm joking. I ain't going to send you shit, but I'm just saying.
You gotta get their hopes up like that.
You know them Simpson beta males like, shit, man, I was going to get something. I was close.
Yeah. Well, now you're not.
So I teach you, level up, man. Get this money, man. Anyways, continue.
Yes. I was just saying, like, she realizes that she doesn't have a husband, she doesn't have children. Everyone around her is getting married, they have children, they're not single, not by themselves, they're happily married. She mentioned that the husbands don't even cheat on them.
Yeah.
Some situations they do, but whatever.
See, we're not gonna die. We're not gonna go into the cheating because we done podcasts on that. But yeah, we might tag that up there.
Yeah.
And let you know. But yeah, we done a podcast on cheating. But continue.
Yes, but it's unfortunate because we have been lied to, and especially if you don't have role models as well. So there's feminism, which is kind of social. And then you have the people in your household. So
I hear you, right? But let me say this, right? We can talk about society all we like. But you brought up a great point there. The people in your household, your families, the elder women, your aunties, your mothers, your grandmothers, where they've gone, you ain't gone yet.
Yeah.
They know what it is.
They're the perfect people to tell
They
you.
did not show you what it was.
No. Spread your wings, girl.
They made you believe.
Oh, now she wants to cash out.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what would happen to you.
Of course they did.
Misery needs company.
Ain't that
Yeah, and now, ain't that a... And now, this woman is realizing that, like men is not so expendable.
yeah.
Men ain't so expendable.
Now she's appreciating.
Society was built for couples to build, do their thing, and go the distance. Not dying alone, lonely. The day you die is the best day of your life.
That's crazy.
Just saying.
That's crazy.
Not all women want to be married and have kids, and that's fine. That's fine. And some women might be, let's say they're 26, and they say, I'm okay for now. I'm just going to put off marriage and babies at such and such age. And they, in that moment, they might feel, I don't want that. A woman might be listening to this right now and say, I don't want to have whatever right now. Wait until you find a certain kind of you. Wait until that epiphany stage lick you.
Yep. Literally.
You're going to turn around and say, rah, you know what? All my friends around me, I've got all the money in the world. Cars, jewelry, luxurious living. I got financial freedom. And many don't have that. But I'm painting a nice picture. You have all the trimmings. But no man. And you find out, oh, something is missing. Something ain't quite right. Come on now.
Did you know that 40s is the new 20s?
Yeah, right. 2020, 40's 40. Yeah, right.
40s the new 20s.
Yeah, right.
So, so for those people that believe that to be true, they would typically cash out later.
40's the new 20.
Yep. When are the best times?
Yeah, right.
When are the best times to have children? In your 20s. Now they've pushed it from 20 to 40.
Yeah.
They're trying to flip it around and say 40s is the new 20s. Like he said, 20s is 20s, 40s is 40s, just like 50s is 50s, 60s is 60s.
They can flip it. They can flip as much. They can just flip it, chop it, slice it, dissect it any way you like to make you feel good.
Yeah.
But when a woman says, I feel, this means she's gone into theory zone, logic, reason, everything's gone out the window.
Yeah.
So then fellas, you should be like, no, not that one. Whenever you hear that.
Yep. Well, I say that to say this.
Yeah.
Now, they've tried to flip it and say 40s is the new 20s. We can cash out later on in life. A lot of women will get to their 40s. In the case for the woman in the clip, she looks roughly maybe in her 30s. Don't quote me. We don't know that information. But
Yeah.
women in their 40s now believe I can cash out at this age.
But the men that they want, they don't even know what those men want. Men keep women like rims, 22s, 24s, and 26s. So when you're thinking I'm 32, 34s, and 36s, no.
Then imagine 40s, like the women I'm talking about. So you're in your 40s and not your 20s.
Oh, no,
You're in
she
your
wants to cash out.
exactly. You're in your 40s. You want to cash out now. You believe, yes, I can just find a man just like that. They're just gonna fall right in my lap, and I can start having children.
Yeah.
Did you not get the sex ed classes of your fertility? Did you not catch that area? And now I'm not saying that women in their 40s cannot have children at all.
Yeah.
But the likeliness of you having children.
We spoke about the anomaly. We spoke about there's women that might have found that, but majority won't. So you might think, well, I feel, but it don't mean you're going to get it. You're going to get a big.
Exactly. Or I know someone, they was such and such age, they had a baby.
Some anecdotal experience.
But that's
Nigga,
them.
Get the out of here.
That's them. You are you. Okay, example.
Case in point, go on.
But This person is married. It's very different. But Eve, I believe she's pregnant now.
Yeah.
But how old is Eve?
He's well into her 30s. Could be in her 40s by now.
Yeah, I believe she's older.
Yeah, she could be in her 40s. I'm pretty sure she's not in her 30s. She's in her 40s.
Yeah,
Yeah. And she had problems getting pregnant.
exactly. So she's married.
And they've been trying for years.
Thank you. She's married. Obviously, everyone's different. So I'm not going to put out there like, oh, it's all the same thing. No.
Yeah,
But
every case is different.
she is married.
Yeah.
And she's been trying. So she did the correct thing as in getting married.
Yeah.
But the next step was having children. Unfortunately for her, she's been having problems with having children.
Yeah.
And now she's pregnant. Well, congratulations to her. But not everyone, it's not going to work for you like that.
No.
You don't have a husband. Who are you having that child with if you don't have no husband?
One of my notes is this. If you want to sell a piano, you first sell them a lifestyle, starting with selling them a room to put the piano in. Then the other BS follows. So women have been sold a lifestyle. Doesn't mean that lifestyle working for you, because those same women that's selling you the Sex and the City dream or lifestyle, let me say, those same women that are writing those whatever they're writing, magazines or wherever they put it, they're getting home to their husbands.
Mm-hmm.
The woman, what's her name? Susan something. She was a part of it. I can't remember her name.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And she was a part of that whole feminist thing. And she just, because she joined Christianity, had got a religion, she felt bad.
Yeah.
She was in church and she felt bad that she had a role in effing women up.
Yep. Do you see how women do not want the best? They don't want you to have the best outcomes.
No.
Because
for her, it's about money though.
It is about money.
And getting a job.
I get that. But you're not thinking about, okay, did she get married and have children?
The same woman, Susan, can't remember her surname at this moment. She was married. She had children.
Exactly.
She speaks in her book. She says a lot in her book about having to have an abortion because the stigma and whatnot in that time. But at the same time, when she was writing stories about there's this woman that got a career, she didn't need no man, it was all made up stories.
Exactly.
While she was writing that story while she was married. She only come to, the realization and saying, you know what, I feel bad in my hand of lying to women. I'm gonna give you lot the game.
Yeah, she came to the realization that now that I'm a Christian, God ain't gonna let me into heaven.
Whatever
he ain't
her
gonna
reasons,
open up those gates for me.
Whatever her reasons may be, we all make mistakes, right? Nobody's perfect, right? But I'm just saying that she, the writer, one of the creators, is saying to you, we lied to you.
Yeah.
Then you still have women saying, no, we still believe in this facade.
Then now it's just delusion and
Like most.
stupidity. Because if the person that played a hand in it, let's also highlight again, she was married and had children.
Yeah.
She lied to you and said, just do what you're doing. Don't settle down.
Her and so many have lied to you, but it's for us to get the conversation started and tell us what you think. Do you know what I mean? But let's look at it like this, right? She lied to you, her and her little collective. But let me give you a free game. And feminism, who capitalizes, who monetizes from feminism? It's rich old white men. Did you know that you lose, those men win, because women buy and women are easily to be sold a dream. So I'm trying to say it in the most politically correct way, but those, oh, if you go to that Susan woman, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I will tag it in the description if I remember to do it. But it's when you're sold this dream, this lifestyle, it's the white men.
Mm-hmm.
She quotes it even in her book. They're the one that monetize from this, not you.
I'm pretty sure in the beginning of feminism, it was just all ladies, and then the men came in. They infiltrated.
But it was the men telling the ladies to do whatever.
Exactly.
They capitalized from
They infiltrated the camp
from your thing
and flipped things around. And now we're in the problem today.
Yeah.
I put in my notes, the sisterhood is not helping ladies. Why are you so adamant on keeping the sisterhood alive?
Because I think, see, let me now people put in say that again.
I said the sisterhood is not helping. Why are you so adamant on keeping the sisterhood alive?
I think there's powers that be that want to keep it alive. There's agendas. They keep it alive for power.
But we also have our own thoughts. You don't have to follow everything.
Now, I have my own thoughts, right? I don't believe in theories and philosophies and stuff like that. I believe in facts and what's in front of me. If I have a fact right now or information in front of me and it changes over time, that's fine. I'm open to say, you know what, I was wrong.
Yeah.
But right now, data, stats prove what we're saying is correct. Women are unhappy. Women are leaving marriages. Women are not in a great situation. Men nowadays don't even approach you.
No.
Men don't even want to go on dates with you. Women are very difficult today. Now, we can argue the point and say, oh, men are incels or men are this or men are that. But for the most part, men still stay traditional. The same men that you complain about is the ones that are making your life easy. The same men that are going to war. The same men that are doing jobs that you won't do. And then you have those same women talking about, oh, equal pay or men get this or men get that, blah, blah, blah. But then that whole money thing or women get paid less than men, we debunked that theory long time ago. So your arguments don't even hold water.
No.
You see what I'm saying? I don't want to go off topic, but it's the truth. There's so much to it. So the powers that be want to make a war between men and women. But at the end of the day, you're warring with your men. The same men that you need.
Yep.
I don't need no man.
Oh, you'll find out later on that you're going to need one.
Exactly. When she...
Oh, now she wants to cash out.
Yep. And when the war pops off, you're going to realize that you're going to need a man.
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys. It's just our opinion. You can do what you like. If you want to be single, there's nothing wrong with that.
Be single.
Do what you want to do. We're speaking for the ladies that actually want a change, want a,
Some women are waking up from the matrix like Neo.
Yeah.
They're waking up and say, you know what? They're seeing the zeros and ones all across their screen. And they're like, you know what? Something's just not adding up. I feel this feeling. And some women have gone past feeling this feeling and saying, you know what? I want a family. I don't have a family. Men's not approaching me. Women need to check women now.
Yep.
Now,
definitely.
A dude back in the day might have seen you say, hey, I like the look of her. Nowadays, man saying, you know what? I can't be bothered. She's not worth it.
Yeah.
Men's not even approaching you. Women are so difficult to deal with. They got these egos believing that, oh, because I got this job and I'm making this kind of bag. Oh, men like that. You don't even know the men that you want. You don't even know what they want.
No.
Inflated egos. So the women back in the 60s, they done a number on you.
Yep.
And maybe the women before that.
That's because women keep women single.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to give you applause.
Thank you. Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you.
Exactly. But audience, what's your thoughts on the topic? What do you think? You know, do you think women have been lied to? Is submission slavery? We said a lot of things in this podcast today. Where are you at with it? You know, but I don't know if you're gonna add anything, man. We speak about this and we're gonna continue to speak about this.
Yes, we will. Put your comments in the comment section. Press the like button. Subscribe to the channel.
Comment and share.
And subscribe. Don't forget that part.
Yeah, we're gonna keep putting them pop-ups to remind you. But yeah, where you at with it, man?
I'll just say it's very unfortunate. I totally agree with Jordan Peterson. He's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
I agree with him. We've been lied to, just like you brought up, forgot her name, but she was involved in that situation. She has openly admitted she's lied to you. The whole corporation has lied to you.
Yeah.
It's all been a big, fat, juicy lie. So it's up to you whether you want to believe it or not.
Yeah.
Totally up to you, your decision. But for those that are waking up or have woken up, you need to... It's a sticky situation in the current climates, to be honest with you. Dating is not the same. It's hard right now.
Let me ask you a question as a female. Let's paint a picture. So you're a female. You feel something ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
You woke up one morning and you want change. You realize that feminism hasn't worked for you. It's plagued you.
Mm-hmm.
It's plaguing women. What do? Men try to approach you? Or men have approached you, men ain't approaching anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What, from a woman's perspective, what do those women do?
So you're saying if the fellas are not approaching women anymore, what do we do?
Yeah, what do you do? How do you change the narrative?
Well, if
the whole narrative.
If men are not approaching you, sorry, ladies, you're going to have to put on your big girl panties because you're going to have to go and approach the men. For me, I would just say to you, you need to go take what you want. So if you see a guy that you like, he seems to be ticking all the boxes, you need to go and throw your shot at him, because guys nowadays, they're not doing it anymore. They're fed up.
Mm-hmm.
They're sick and tired of the crap.
Yeah.
Feminism included. And they're not approaching women anymore.
I agree with you. Do you have any advice for older women? Because the younger women, depending on your situation, the younger women may have a chance.
Yeah.
They might be able to be redeemed, depending. What about the older women, like the woman in that clip?
Some older women...
What did they do?
For some older women, not all.
Yeah.
For some older women, you're just finished. You're finished.
What about the ones that are not finished?
The ones that are not finished, and there may be slight hope for you.
Yeah.
I would say, you see that list that you wrote or that's in your head, it needs to be 6 feet tall. It needs to be this, that, and the other. Throw that out the window, because that ain't going to work for you anymore. You're in a situation to where you're not going to be dating for love. You're not going to be getting married for love.
So you're saying
that's out the window.
So you're saying, in other words, you're going to make an arrangement.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's convenience at this point. Now, there's men that still want to get with some older women.
Let me say this though. A man that's 50 and you're 50, he's a dude that's leveled his life up. We don't age the same. I can have kids if I'm 50, 60 till the day I die. And I could die at 100. I could still have children up until that day. As like Hugh Hefner died at whatever age. Women was around him for money, yada, yada, yada. But still, he can get them little 18-year-olds.
That's true.
A woman at that age is not getting dudes younger, holler, because, oh, she's the ish, right? They're getting dudes holler because she may have some money and he wants to come up. So for me, what would you say to that woman that she might have some potential, but it's just nah? what do you say to her?
If
you have any advice.
If it's nah, then it's not gonna happen for you.
Mm.
You know, like I said, you need to take love and the fairy tales, just throw it all out the window.
Yeah.
You've passed that stage. It's gone. You have to accept it. It's over. It's literally a thing of you're dating or you want to get a man. It's more convenience.
So you figure out, yeah, but he's not going to want to be with you.
No, see, but that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to want to.
And a lot of women need help in finding and vetting men.
Mm-hmm. They do.
But a lot of women won't admit that.
No.
They get it misconstrued based on the men that slide in your DMs and the men that holler.
The thirsty man.
Yeah, or the dudes that just want to smash. Say they're not thirsty because a dude could be high value and still smash. It's a slow Tuesday. It is what it is. I'm trying to bust a nut. Like, what do you think this is?
The guys you will typically get would be the thirsty dudes.
Yeah.
The dudes that could not get women ever in life. They got a woman once a year or something.
Yeah.
They just don't thrive in that area.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, that's kind of the guys you're going to get.
So
they're the ones that will accept you.
So you're saying pretty much humble yourself.
Humble.
Take down that criteria that you used to have. Be realistic. Put together an arrangement. For me, I'd say come off dating sites.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe find a matchmaker. And hope for the best.
Yeah. I would definitely say come off social dating sites, social media as well. So the guys hitting you up in your DMs, forget that as well.
And stop listening to single women.
Yeah.
I could give more information, but yeah, when I put on the Patreon, you got to pay for that for me to give you the rest of the details. I'll be honest with you.
Ching ching.
You're damn right.
Cash at me.
Where the cash thing?
Cash at me.
Exactly.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's the situation. This is the life we're living in currently.
Yeah.
I would just say for the youngers, get clued up from now, ladies. Get clued up from now.
Take heed.
If you do certain things from now, it should work out for you. For the slightly older,
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
For the slightly older ladies, you know, you're kind of pushing it. You have some hope.
Yeah.
For the ones that's even older, you know, your criteria. All the he must be 6 foot tall and all
Leave
of that.
them to it. We ain't trying to save hyenas.
That's another story for those ones.
Hey.
But for the older ones that are not quite hyenas, but they're trying to find someone, or they realize now that they've been lied to.
Yeah.
You know, your chances is slim.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I hear you.
It's unfortunate, but
well, people, it's a good conversation.
It was, yeah.
Put in the comments what you think. I'm S.Banks TV.
And I'm JD Network.
See you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.